I just do not feel confident about this shoot.
I like that. Look off that way too.
I've been in a bit of a creative rut lately. Last year, a lot of life things really just took me away from photography. We renovated the trailer, we got married, and towards the end of the year, we actually found out that we have a baby on the way. So now my big project is kind of reorganizing and renovating pretty much everything in our condo. That's why this room currently looks like this. But you can't really get out of a creative rut without creating something. So the last year or so, to kind of break myself out of it, I've been shooting a lot with the Fuji X100. That camera's been great. I've just been shooting a lot more and shooting and documenting everyday life things, and that's been fun. But over the last year, I've kind of gotten away from the work that I really love to do, which is portrait work mainly. And to try and kind of get myself out of this rut and really just get the ball rolling on creating new portraits that I used to do often. I used to walk up to strangers and ask to take portraits and set up shoots just to create some personal work. And I really just haven't done that in a long time, and I think being busy has been my main excuse. But I really want to make it a priority now to start shooting more of the work that I really love to shoot and the stuff that I built my portfolio with. So today I'm meeting up with my friend Taylor, and I really just have no plan. We're gonna meet up, we're gonna go find a place to shoot, and we're gonna shoot some portraits. So for today's shoot, you might not know this, but the day before our wedding, back in October, I had one of my camera bags stolen. So today I am filming this video on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which I'm borrowing from Amanda. And then I'm also using Amanda's camera body. And I have on here the Sony 50 f1.2 lens. This is one of my favorite all-around portrait lenses. This thing stays on my camera for a lot of my work. And then since my smaller, lighter flash was stolen, today I am going to bring the Profoto B10 Plus, which is a more powerful light, but it's also quite a bit bigger and heavier. And I don't really have any help today, so I'm gonna have to try and manage this all on my own. But I wanna bring the flash because today the weather looks like we're not really gonna get any clouds. So we might have to battle some harsh sun or even shoot in the shade and bring in some of our own lighting to get the look that we want. And then to soften up the light on the flash, we're gonna be shooting with a Profoto Beauty Dish, which is a hard metal dish that gives you indirect light. It has something blocking the flash head, so all the light you get is bounced around the dish, and it just gives you a nice, smooth, even light. And it's a lot easier to work with this alone if it's windy. You don't have to deal with big umbrellas or soft boxes. That's one of my favorite modifiers when I'm working solo. I'm gonna get all this packed up, and then we're gonna go pick up Taylor and see what we get. To be honest with you, I just do not feel confident about this shoot. I think I just haven't really been doing this much lately, and like I said, that creative rut, really the only way to break through is to just go out and do it. But right now I'm feeling this strong sense of writer's block, really. I can't think of locations or poses or things that I want to shoot. And yeah, it's just not a great place to be. But we just got to get out and do it and keep doing it. And I think I'll eventually shake the rust off and bust through and kind of be back in old form where I love shooting these sort of portraits. So we'll see how the day goes. We're going to go pick up Taylor now, and then find a place in the mountains and just get to shooting and see what happens. So we picked up Taylor, and we've been driving around just kind of looking for a place that's not brown. Everything that's not an evergreen is dead here in the middle of winter. Not many clouds in the sky, and lots of snow everywhere, so it's hard to even keep your eyes open if you're in the sun. So we made our way to this little stand of trees, and we're just gonna kind of work in the patchy light and bring in some of my own lighting, try and balance everything out and see what we can shoot here. Go ahead and turn kind of towards that green box. Yeah, and I'll probably have you like grab the sleeves. Yeah.
I like that. Look off that way too. This light actually looks really cool without me doing anything.
Can you come close, like almost touching this branch,
Yeah.
pretty much? Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, perfect.
Couple looking right at the camera.
I want to just go kind of where there's more, just some more light coming through these trees. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I like that. I think we'll probably shoot with the tree behind you.
Turn shoulders just a touch, yeah. And then turn your chin out that way, yeah. Just kind of feel the sun on your face.
It's pretty cool. Light's getting a little better.
Yeah.
Same sort of thing, I'm just working in, yeah. Perfect.
I actually like this setup. I think I gotta walk all the way back over and get my stuff. Yeah, I think we're gonna stay right here for a bit. The sun's getting a little lower in the sky, a little bit better. But yeah, I want my light. Maybe hands in the pockets, I kind of like that. Yeah. And then turn facing out that way a bit. Yeah. Maybe want to get into some wider shots. So like, see that little patch, like the only area there's not a ton of bushes?
Yeah.
Hop over there.
For...
Actually, yeah, I mean, you don't even have to move, just...
I like that.
Try like just kicking up some snow if you can.
Okay.
Yep.
It's really not interesting outside of this little patch of trees.
Yeah.
You know, like over there is just so bland looking that way. So with the full sun and all the snow and the clear skies, the shoot's actually been pretty challenging. We can really only work in the shade in this one tree stand, and we're kind of running out of ideas. So I think we're actually gonna move the shoot, head down to the city and shoot something kind of urban and maybe play with some of the textures and the shapes of the buildings, and that'll at least give us some more variety. So I'm just gonna pack up my gear here and we're gonna head down to the city to shoot. Maybe scoot like this way all the way, yeah.
Look off that way a bit.
All right. We can keep moving. Let's see if we could get up higher. I just don't like the brick, but I like how the light's kind of coming
Right between those two buildings.
Yeah.
Maybe zip it up a bit and then grab here again.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I'm actually gonna turn you all, like spin all the way around so you're looking over your right shoulder. Go ahead and throw that on. Zip it up pretty high. This I'm gonna shoot pretty tight, and I want, same sort of thing grabbing, but I kind of want your hands and your face and everything real close, yeah. So just got this weird little bit of light right here. See if we can do something with that. Yeah, and I think, kind of want you lower so it's hitting you, so I might have you like do that. One leg out, one leg back.
Kind of cool looking. Do a couple looking right at camera still.
Kind of like this little shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, lean forward a bit.
Okay, they're not All right. Not you, just the idea is not what I thought it would be. All right, let's roll. So I just dropped Taylor off and now I'm heading back home. And honestly, that shoot was pretty tough. It was mentally taxing. I feel exhausted now and I feel bad. I was pretty negative around Taylor, just saying that I'm struggling to come up with any sort of ideas. I wasn't really confident in any of the stuff that I was shooting or any of the directing that I was giving her. But again, I think it just comes back to being out of practice. I haven't really been shooting portraits like this in a while, and I just feel very rusty. It's hard for me to come up with ideas. It feels almost like what I would imagine writer's block feels like. But I do like a couple of the photos. I think we got something out of it, so it's not a total waste of time. But yeah, I just need to get back into it. It shouldn't be this difficult, but I don't know. That's what a year-long creative rut will do to you, I guess. So yeah, just want to keep it going, plan more shoots. Sometimes creativity can be a struggle, but I've read from some other creatives that it's like a muscle that you have to exercise or you start to lose it. And mine is just weak right now. So got to keep doing it. Hopefully you learn something from this video, maybe even that it's just you're not alone in this creative struggle. I guess that's all for today, and I'll see you in the next video.